Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today is the first time you see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, we'll start with today's show. Now, as you can see, as I do like this, I'm not even supposed to do the show because I don't tire because I don't dey do waka waka today. Yes, and our generator self needs servicing. So I just dey try to improvise. So instead of going live with my laptop because the gen no fit carry load, I'm going live with my mobile. So I'll just manage them today. Then tomorrow, once we service the gen, I'll change the lights so I can be more visible. So many news day today. I beg, let me know for the comment section if you can hear me clearly because I know the Lagos, I know they use Starlink, I use MTN here. So I don't know how good it be from your end, whether they hear me clearly and you can see me clearly. With that said, let's proceed. Now, the biggest news in the last 1 hour, 30 minutes. Now we say Arsenal don't reach a Chiese agreement in principle with Crystal Palace. This is according to Ben Jacobs, Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein, Percy, The Telegraph, The Sun, The Mirror. So many media houses are jumping on this story. Now, like the biggest story. Now, you go to wonder, say, how did this happen? How did we get here? Now, because of what happened to Kai Havertz. But myself can add 1 + 1 = 2, say, even though, yes, Kai Havertz has an injury, but how is Iberichi is a replacement for Kai Havertz, who's supposed to be a number 9, and Eze is supposed to be a number 10 that can play the left wing? Like, it not really add up, Abi. Now, let's continue with the story. So Fabrizio Romano self, Nakam, everybody is sing am. So make I just show you how people are speaking about this thing. Tottenham Hotspur expects Iberichi Eze to move to Arsenal and have now moved on to other targets, according to Michael Bridge. Now, according to Sammy Mokbel of the BBC, Arsenal have reached an agreement in principle to sign Iberichi Eze, the player that is expected to join Arsenal now. Now, away from that, Fabrizio Romano self had his own. He say following talks tonight, that's today will be Wednesday. Following talks tonight, Arsenal are convinced that Iberichi Eze prefers to join them over Spurs. Because of that, Arsenal can't make a bid. They don't make offer to Crystal Palace already. 60 million package offered to Crystal Palace with easier add-ons. Now, all this now to beat waiting Tottenham for the offer for the player. So Arsenal don't tell Crystal Palace, we are going to match whatever you are asking for and make it very easy for you to achieve what you want to get. So Spurs now feel say Iberichi they don't betray them, because when you look at what the London Evening Standard is even putting out, Arsenal to hijack Spurs is a move. Arsenal have opened talks to Crystal Palace over a move for Iberichi, according to widespread reports. The Gunners are looking to cover off Kai Havertz after the German picked up a knee injury. The player is said to be keen on the move. That's why Spurs they don't already give up. You get now. Tottenham Hotspur. Okay, I think I've taken this particular one. Let's move on to another slide. So another one, I say Arsenal reportedly closing in on Iberichi Eze. The Gunner has been linked with Eze's signature, blah blah blah. And the sweet thing is say the player is keen. He really won't join us. All those will be saying in the past few weeks, let's say last 2 weeks, when they talk say Iberichi Eze wants to join Crystal and Tottenham Hotspur. He's keenly interested. He's serious. He's doing this one. He doesn't want to join Arsenal. You see all of them. Everybody don't they change mouths saying that Arsenal or nothing. Now, according to Sam C, he said Iberichi Eze's dream has always been to join Arsenal. Now, at the same time, Miguel Delaney of the Independents, it is possible that Jacob Kivior moves to Crystal Palace in a separate deal from Iberichi Eze. Now, at the same time, Sammy Mokbel, Arsenal are closing in on a move for Iberichi Eze. Sources have told BBC Sports that Arsenal offer. Say the news, it go very fast. Like Sammy Mokbel go post 5 minutes later, I don't like another update. Like different updates, just the overtake other people updates. Yes. Look at what Ben Jacobs put out. Iberichi Eze is expected to pick Arsenal over Spurs if a club-to-club agreement is found with Crystal Palace. Get so many reports. Spurs look to include Richarlison. Spurs are now desperate. At some point, they were willing to add Richarlison to the deal to ensure say na them the player sign for. But at the end of the day, like nothing dey happen, you get. So na just the way it is dey happen. All right, I dey see the comment section. I can see that yes, you guys can hear me, you get. So that one sef make a whole lot of sense because I really want confirm am to make sure say una dey hear me. So that one sef e good. Now moving on, apart from this, say that they add Crystal Richarlison. So breaking, Arsenal have made their move for Iberecheze and the player wants to join Arsenal. This one na David Ornstein, because Ornstein sef na him first break the news before even Fabrizio Romano and Ben Jacobs. It was an exclusive report from Ornstein. Even if you look Fabrizio Romano report, you will see am as called by Ornstein. Ornstein na agba for this game. So Baba say breaking, Arsenal have made a move for Iberecheze and the player wants to join them. Arsenal have indicated a willingness to meet the conditions and he wants to join them, leaving Tottenham Hotspur with little option but to look elsewhere. If Ornstein don't come outside, they tell you say like this, Baba, you and me and you know say no other person will come hijack the deal. We are hijacking the deal from the hijackers because now we first get the deal. Then one can try to play fast one. They won't hijack them, so we don't hijack them from them. Now, we're going to even hear say the Gunners have hijacked Tottenham Hotspur move. The pursuit has been led by our senior man Agba, Andrea Berta. Get so, Baba, then they push the move. Now they fight for us. Now they make sure say we get this particular player. Even though make I no lie for you, I never really understand what will be their plan because person will get injured in a number 9. You can't carry person will be number 9, can't replace that. Is it just that you want to use him to pacify us? In fact, for my brain, I kind of look say, what if this thing we look I have as not too serious? They just want to use them as an excuse to run go by abilities because at the end of the day, even if it is quite serious, it now looks like a blessing in disguise. Because if to say Kai Havertz no get this injury, she will talk to one side abilities. The answer is no. It's an emphatic no. So I just look how everything they unfold at the end of the day. Now I'm not just come out for this ability is a matter small. Now, Newcastle and yes, Newcastle, their player and the board. In fact, the matter don't go up, it don't change now. So you know, say they do this professional players award ceremony where Isak won. So they can't give Isak award, so Isak no go. But Baba come from house, when they talk, say okay, first and foremost, I want to thank my teammates and everyone at Newcastle United who has supported me along the way. I'm not at the ceremony because you all know what is going on. Now, if you read the statements where Isak put out, Isak when they infer, it's going to make them look like say them promise am say them go sell them, they go let them go, but they can't renegade on their promise. They went back on the promise, similar to what Sporting did to you, Victor Gyokeres. Yes, so you know they're very happy. He say as at now, trust is broken. You get so the best way Newcastle go do now make them sell them. But you know what's going to happen? Newcastle can't reply am aura for aura. Declare am Newcastle can't escalate the matter, reach the highest level now. That level with me, I don't talk say I won't see. And then Newcastle don't carry the ball, go hang on. They say we are clear in response that Alexander Isak remains under contract and that no commitment has ever been made by a club official that Isak can leave Newcastle United this summer. As explained to Alex and his representatives, we must always take into consideration the best interests of Newcastle United, the team, our supporters, in all that we do. Newcastle interest is very key in all decisions. Now, we do not foresee those conditions being met. Alex remains part of our family and will be welcomed back when he's ready to join his teammates. You see, say they don't let them say, Baba, you know they go anywhere, come rain, come sun. Anything we want to make you do. In fact, when you look at this report put out by Transfer News Live, they say Newcastle United are very furious. They are angry with the statements where Isak go drop. For Isak mind, if you say that statement will maybe make the matter easy, but you don't say it don't make it worse. Now they have vowed that it's not going anywhere. Now that's why they tell not talk say I want to see the what next. So what's going to happen? Because they are now at an impasse. So we'll see how everything will end up at the end of the day. Even when you look at what Darren Bent, who is one of the pundits at Talk Sports, Darren Bent going to talk say Newcastle United fans will never forgive Alexander Isak for his behavior and Liverpool transfer rumor. You get even Alan Shearer self. I dey watch am today about the para. They happy with the situation. How now away from that, when you look at what happened at that PFA, you go see say William Saliba made it to the team of the year in 4 straight seasons. You get the last 3 now for the EPL, the first one now for the League One. Then if you check, you go see say Gabriel Magalhaes make this same year own. So Saliba, Magalhaes, I see 2 of them. Then they there, so I was very very happy for him. Say yes, you need them. Now it will interest you also to know that Douglas Luiz don't come back to the EPL. He's going to be filing out and playing for Nottingham Forest. So that one self now a good thing. I wish him all the best. He gets in his career hasn't come back because once upon a time we wanted to sign him, but the guy not really look our side. Now Darren Bent, they urge Arsenal to hijack Tottenham Hotspur move with already hijacker. Because today, now all this hijacking, today will be Wednesday. We go follow the player talks alpha. If we come for you, you go follow us. Baba say, Egbewa say, I know they waste time. When I run now. When I just agree with Crystal Palace, I go run follow now. Who no like Champions League football? Who no like to compete? Especially can be Arsenal fan again. That will be first choice. Now, Sky Sports going to talk about this Kai Havertz injury. See, Arsenal are trying to assess the injury. Make them know what will be the severity level. How tough, how difficult an injury is it? Is it an anterior cruciate ligament injury? What type of hamstring injury is this? Is it a serious knee injury? So now waiting them they check, because the facts of the matter be say Havertz don't suffer knee injury and is going to be out according to the Athletic. But out for how long? Now what we never really know. So he's going to be out for the foreseeable future. Now the way the media they report him. So that foreseeable future now make Arsenal they panic, they run enter the market, go make sure say them buy somebody. You remember the last window where we say we get some players we're supposed to buy, we no buy. As window close, just get injury. But this time around, God do am say window never close. This injury can't come. That's why we fit to fix this problem right now and be proactive. It gets and make sure say we don't repeat that type of mistakes again. In fact, according to the talks in the match against Manchester United, Kai Havertz pick up that injury. And for the training what they even do today, because Arsenal did an open training, I actually watched it, I saw it. So when you watch the open training, you see some people like Norgard, they're not really there. You get some kind of players again where they mentioned, so they're not really involved. You get Kayava self no there, Ben White self no involved for the open training. So you can't leave people like me, we're going to ask, see, what's going on? You get why is there? Do they have injury? We make them not involved. So I don't really know, but by tomorrow, we will get more clarity and I will let you know how things are going. So when you look at what Matt Law of the Telegraph is saying, Matt Law said, should they be forced into the market, sources do not expect Arsenal to react to Kai Havertz's injury by trying to make a big money late signing. Instead, the expectation is that the club would look at the loan markets for possible cut price option. You see that question what they asked before, say, I don't really understand whether we won't use Eberechi to replace Kai Havertz. So when you listen to what Matt Law is saying, the answer is no. Eberechi they come on your own. You get, because from the game we don't play, we don't understand. Say this direct style of play we won't play. Odegaard needs somebody that can come and boost his morale, help him out, give him competition. You get, that is something that is lacking. If you remember, I think it was 2 or 3 days ago, I was ranking the problems that we have that we cannot fix all at once. I mentioned Odegaard's deputy. Now we are on the verge of getting that Odegaard's deputy. Now this guy has to don't get injury. What are the possible options so we fit to replace him? If to say maybe the assessments, the reports don't come out now, say, okay, this guy is going to be out for 5 months, and here would be very, very serious in getting a very, very senior number 9. Jamie Vardy is on the wings waiting, he's a free agent. So Vardy, they hope say maybe somebody like us that will come sign him, or somebody like I think Napoli will come and sign him, because Romelu Lukaku also suffered this very, very severe injury. So Napoli now they find a new number 9. You get, so these are some of the variables with the on the front burner and how people they look at. But at the end of the day, if Arsenal can bring in Eberechi and get us another number 9, I will be very, very happy. It's another number 9 that will be the deputy to Victor Gyokeres. I will be very, very happy. No, will make sense. But we'll go into this next season, continue play against Leeds and co. Without what? Okay, what if something happens to Gyokeres? Are you still saying they're untouchable? What if something happens? So na there midday, but more just watch. I believe at the end of the day, Arsenal have our best interests at heart, and they will do the right thing. Now, many stories there. Kai Havertz has sustained an injury and will be out for, I think. Oh, but I don't want to waste time for this Kai Havertz injury. We don't talk so much about this Kai Havertz. Let's move on. Now, team news and tricks. When they give us some confirmation, say as it be now, they can tell us that the early prognosis of Kai Havertz's injury is that he has not suffered an anterior cruciate ligament injury. Although Arsenal are still assessing the injury, they never really get like a final report in that aspect. They never get final reports. Once the final report comes out, it will keep them better informed on the next steps. Now, another sweet news you can even burst my brain today when I read. Now, be the fact say Arsenal have held talks with Ademola Lookman's camp about a possible move to the Emirates Stadium this summer, according to TBR Football Chief Football Correspondent Graham Bailey. Now, the ex-Leicester City and Everton forward handed in a transfer request. We all know that one. Now, it has been reported that Lookman has had conversations with Arsenal, Chelsea, Spurs, City, Villa in the last 48 hours, because Manchester City also they look for a new left winger. Even though Savinho no they go match Tottenham Hotspur again. So I don't currently understand why they find another person, but that one said they. Now Jacob Kivior no they happy at Arsenal from the look of things, based on the way that they use them for they don't even involve him for the first match will play. So you know really get that confidence saying get future for Arsenal. So he wants to leave. So at the end say I see they don't want to leave, but more just watch which team were they interested in him. We go put their money where their mouth is, because there's one thing to admire a player, is another thing to go there and bid for him. So nobody has actually put in money that okay, we are coming for you, but more just watch. Now, you see this next news. This news took me by surprise. Why? When they talk about Trossard, Trossard will leave Arsenal. So Trossard will leave Arsenal. Oh, Arsenal want to sell Trossard. Oh, Fenerbahce, they want to take him on this one. Oh, before you know, from nowhere, Trossard signed new contracts. When I saw the report, I was like, what is this one? Trossard signed new contract, which means Trossard is not going anywhere. Martinelli is not going anywhere. Eberechi is joining. Odegaard is there. Now we're looking for a new striker. Gyokeres is like, this is when they say squad depth, this is the squad depth. Now we are talking to Ademola Lookman. Come on. So, and their Berta is working. I just stay very, very happy, because this Trossard, since this stay, bad. But do you know the funny thing? Since this stay, no, I think the contract is just given out to just preserve in value from the look of things, because from the reports you see on the screen, according to the Athletic, Trossard has been in talks with Arsenal for some time now over an extended wage and with a view of bringing the salary in line with his new role at the club. Then when you look at the top, then Trossard has agreed a new contract at Arsenal. It has been claimed, so it is what it is. Let's move on. Now, we're going to get another report say Arsenal are weighing up a dramatic swoop for Aston Villa star Morgan Rogers, according to the Sun, based on this Kai Havertz injury. So maybe this surprise say we did for markets. We are looking at different players and trying to see who we can bring in. Now, Ian Wright going to give advice to Victor Gyokeres, just like a father and son discussion. So you can tell and say, you remind me of myself, because when I first come, the quality of players really for Arsenal, it can't be like say them pass me, you get. So I can't I became a shadow of myself, that kind of thing. Because where Gyokeres is coming from is the lion in the jungle, you get. That's senior man be. Now, Wright's going to tell and say, you don't come Arsenal. They see Declan Rice, they see Odegaard, they see Bukayo Saka, they see all these people. You go to four, say, I want star you stars full everywhere. So Wright was telling the 27-year-old that he's mirroring him and urged him to keep the faith. I've got a dialogue with every player in the Arsenal dressing room. I've already sent my messages. Victor Gyokeres, he said, as quoted by ex-account AFC stuff, I said, you're mirroring me, so all you have to do now is continue to have faith in yourself. That got you through the hard times. Now, when you read the entirety of this particular report, you can see your right kind of talk, say, you doubt yourself because all of a sudden you are playing with Bukayo Saka, Odegaard, Rice, arguably the two best centre backs in the world with Declan Rice, Martin Zubimendi, your level has gone somewhere else. I saw that when I went into the Arsenal dressing room after I signed. I saw the levels. All I wanted to do was prove the work I had done brought me here, and then it was up to me. Get so you're gonna give her a normal advice. I mean, just calm down, no worry. Just do your job, they go. Get time they come, you will shine. Now, Alan Shearer, when they lash out at Alexander Isak, so what the guy they do? Say it don't really make sense. Maybe they sell this guy, Jerry. In fact, they can't blaming agents. Now, agents, now advise on all these things, and it don't really make sense because at the end of the day, you go backfire, and if you backfire or more, you know go too good. Now, for that PFA award, what did they share? So Salah when they tell this AFTV journalist, or should I say content creator, I don't know how they describe it. So Salah Connect say Arsenal are the favourites to actually win this season. You get. So I'm supposed to make this story my thumbnail, like the headline news, but I think I just relegate it to the back burner. Make I use this ability as the news again because this one shocked me. Maybe Salah they talk saying that Arsenal be the favourites to actually win the league. Like from where to where? How are you doing that? So just came to me as a surprise. All right, my dear Arsenal lovers, let's bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Moby Wells Associates and Co. Limited. So they are into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They're also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, you can call them on +234 8064642234, and they're located at number 7 Kennywood Road, Orazi, opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of their services, please do reach out to them. So the biggest news of the night, number fact say, according to Ben Jacobs, David Ornstein, Fabrizio Romano, The Sun, The Mirror, The Telegraph, The Independent, The Guardian, so many media houses, they are all saying Arsenal have reached an agreement with Crystal Palace to sign Eberechi in principle. You get. In fact, the expectation is that this player is going to be an Arsenal player before the window shuts down. So with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show an end. So till I come your way tomorrow morning to give you the morning news. So then thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your night. Now good night. And then I get out. All right, guys. Ciao. When I just manage them. I don't see my face, not too sure, but I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Don't worry. Tomorrow I will change this bulb because I go to this village for some time. All right, bye.